Hello, my name is Garx82 and welcome back to our Enigmatica 2 Expert Mode series. Last episode we ended up setting up our reactor, nuclear craft reactor, and we are processing the fuels and we are getting some power from it and we are getting depleted fuel from it. Now, I am going to expand this a little bit, and I think I'm actually going to move it as well. And what I think I'm going to do is actually move this and then just use it to feed the matter fabricator, I think, is what I'm going to do. And then all the power that we process from that will just get fed directly into this, and this will take as much power as we can throw at it. So that's kind of what I'm thinking I'm going to do. But in order to do that, I'm going to wait for this to finish up, and then I will break it down and move it. I don't want to like waste that little bit of fuel. I'm thinking I'll probably like put it like right here or something like that. Yeah, and I was debating whether I'm moving something around. I haven't fully decided. I may switch that, the scanner and the matter fabricator. I may switch these. Yeah, and then just have the power coming out, and then we'll have it. I'll have it like disconnected underneath. That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, before I do that, we do have a little space here, and that is because we need another machine if we want to process this depleted fuel, and that is the fuel reprocessor. We get rid of a lot of that stuff. Let's throw that up there. Now, I haven't really looked at any of this. Basic plating, boron, machine, chassis. All this stuff is easy enough. I think, do we have another piston? Do not have any more pistons. I don't even, is it just a vanilla recipe for the piston? I have no idea actually. I don't think we have actually, no, it's a plate. Oh, and it's treated wood planks. But you get 2 pistons from it, which is pretty nice. Again, though, that's kind of weird. With the shape of the recipe, like, I don't know, that's seems a bit funny. Alright, what did I do? Oh, compressed. I did not know that. I'll just do the 4 that we need, and then yeah, because there's like the wood and the the cobble, like, but why do you get 2 from it? This is clearly only crafted of 1. But anyway, I shouldn't complain getting extra. Alright, so that, and then basically ferro, copper, steel, tough alloy. I don't know if we have any boron ingots, do we? I don't think I did any of those. Get our steel, tough alloy, needed a copper. We throw these, just, you don't need to smelt those, but you can also use the smelting recipe in there, so might as well. Some lead. Have any ferro? I don't. I'm gonna need some more of that too. Thorium. Boron and steel, right? Yeah. Alright, do we have everything that we need? Maybe. No, I'm short on steel. Dang it. All right, so we'll do 16 will be... I have so much iron. I'll just do 32 ingots. There's that. Plating. I think I have... Do I have no plating? I may not have any plating. No! I used all the plating for that. And the plating's kind of annoying to make. I'll be right back. Alright, we are back, and just getting the last of that up. I don't know. I haven't figured out the exact number of like lead ingots per thing and how many. I think it is. So if I wanted like 16 plates and then 8, so that was 24. So it's six lead per craft of 4, I think. Is that right? Anyway, I'm not gonna I'm not going to overthink that at the moment, but yeah, there we go. There is our fuel reprocessor. So we'll just place that right on top of the torch. That is exactly where I wanted that to go. Actually, so I don't have 2 types of torch on me. Right, so not unsurprisingly, you just throw that in there and that will process the fuel. And then we get all the crazy different types of isotopes and everything for nuclear craft. I just kind of threw a chest down so I can get all this stuff in here, keep it all together. I may throw this stuff in there, and lead kind of goes with that. I think just to keep this kind of organized, I think we'll do. All right, also I did kind of do a little testing. Wouldn't really say I spent a lot of time on this, but yeah, I basically, like, is that producing heat? No, that's just the power bar. This is the heat bar. For a second I got scared there. Yeah, as we can see, it is actually sped up. The thing, and if we take a look at this, we are actually filling up the energy cube. I'm assuming it's producing, I don't know, like I said, I don't really know how. Is it producing like 3200? I have no idea. I don't know how much it's actually producing, but once that basically runs off, this will start emptying out. So it's kind of funny, you can actually see, like, in action how these work. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Try that. Ooh. All right, so we don't want to do that. Now we can't, we can't extract it fast enough with that. So yeah, it's actually, we're wasting power. So 5 is not good. All right, but there we go. There is one of those. Now I am going to redesign it, I think, because, and the only problem with these is you get so many, like 32 tiny clumps. It's just annoying trying to keep track of all these tiny clumps. I think I'm trying to figure out like how I want to do this. Now the best way to do it is liquid active cooling. And then I forget where the active fluid cooler. Is there a like cooling like lapis? Molten lapis. There. That's what I want. All right, so then you can see if you do active fluid cooler, you can see the cooling rate of all the different things. And I think these rates are buffed. Maybe not. No. No, I think these are just the normal. Yeah. So you can go along and see, like, what do we want to cool it with? And I don't know. I think for now, since I don't have like an unlimited amount of this stuff, and if we look at water, that does almost no. That's like completely pointless to use in an active fluid. But like if we did redstone or something, but we're not producing this stuff, so I don't think we're quite at the active cooler stage. I think I'll probably just do lapis coolers. I find these are the easiest, I think. You can just do a lattice of the coolers. Everything else must be exactly adjacent to 3 reactor casings. So that's kind of like the corners. You'd put that in the corner. Although Cryothium is actually pretty good. You could do like a whole, like a grid of Cryothium. That would work. Emerald. Reactor. I'm not doing any moderators. Moderators, you can increase the amount of power we get out of it, but I'm just kind of doing a basic thing. Cryothium. Is this? I'm trying to think. Is there like an easy way to get Liz powder? Other than like, I guess. Yeah. That's not the easiest thing to farm at the moment. Alright, let me cut here. I'm going to break that down and probably I'm going to expand it a little bit. Not very much, but yeah, we'll expand it a little bit and we'll come back. Alright, we are back and I am just crafting up a couple more enriched alloy things. And reason for that is because I'm going to upgrade some of these cables. I think I need, don't know, 8 might be enough. Yeah, 8 will actually be enough. All right, so what I've done is just I guess a 1 by 1 by 4, is it? I don't know. But yeah, I've gone ahead and done this. And we'll use this. This will go through the TBU fuel faster. 2 by 1 by 2. All right, I know my math. 1 by 1 by 4, did I say? I wasn't even close. I think this will be enough for these, because if we look at that, this is only 21 heat per tick. They don't produce a lot of heat at all. But yeah, so it cut the time in half, as we see 30 minutes as opposed to the I just realized I lost the I just realized I lost the lever. I broke it down and never picked up the lever, so it despawned. Sorry. Let me just craft that lever up. Yeah. Here we go. So that's actually filling up pretty quick. Well, I don't want to waste any power, but we are producing 720 RF per tick now, as opposed to 360 that we were producing before. So we can already see like how much more effective having multiple reactor cells and there are. But we're just going to, I guess we'll just do this. And don't know You might need the thing. Let me go grab that. I can find it. Configurator. Didn't we have a configurator? I'm pretty sure we had one. Not in there. Not in there. Alright, I know for a fact we had one. Yeah. I'm like, I remember using it in this playthrough. Alright, so, like, what happens? I don't even know. What happens if I put different... I don't even know. Does this automatically... This does connect. Alright. I don't want it to connect, though, so... Can you not... There. I was like, can you not do none? I wonder why I didn't get any none. Maybe I was clicking on different things. I don't know. Alright. But, yeah, I guess we'll do... This is kind of wasting cables, but I prefer that. Alright. There we go. So that is sending the 720 RF into there. Alright, perfect. And then, like I said, the cool thing about the... No matter how much power you throw at it, this will... I could be doing like 1,000,000 RF per tick in there, and it would take it all in the mass fabricator. Although I don't know if we feed it too much power with. Can it like blow up if I feed it too much power with the RF cable? I don't know actually. But all right, there we go. I'm pretty happy with that, and. The nice thing about that is that's going to fill up this buffer since we kind of disconnected it from that. Now I won't need to sleep as much either because we're not using this all the time. So this will fill up and then, yeah, I probably won't need to sleep at all anymore. But all right, so there's that. And then I went ahead and crafted up the better things so I could speed this up a little bit. No, I don't know. Actually, I really don't know, like... 4 was fine. Yeah. I don't know how much... We try to hit it a 5th time. We have tons of power. We have... Alright, so 5 works. And as we can see, look how much faster that's going. I mean, obviously we're... tick accelerating this, that's why it's doing that. But yeah, these upgraded power cables definitely can send a lot more power. Look at that. And that's just with a couple CPU fuels. Obviously, we can't do this permanently because we will tear through that, but still pretty cool to see. Alright, but yeah, basically I want to use up these fuels and then I'm going to get a different fuel. And we're going to use a different cooler there to process that as well, I think. What I want to do? Actually, I'm going to need to get more. I just realized I'm going to need 2 of that other fuel. So I'm going to have to get more thorium. I think I need, like... What do we need? Like 4? Oh, I think we need 5. The one I want to do... I think we need 5 of these. So I would need 45 thorium. Yeah, I need quite a bit of more thorium. Alright, let me go get that. I could... I mean, there's other ways to get thorium, to be honest. We could be sieving netherrack, and we could be getting thorium. So, yeah, there's that. There's also... There's a laser. We could even be running a laser to get thorium. So many decisions, so many decisions. I don't know. I don't particularly want a sieve, but if we need to, we can. All right, let me go get some more thorium. Let me burn through some of this fuel. I want to get 7 or 8 of these done, so I need to... It's going to take me a little while. And yeah, we'll come back. All right, we are back. It's been a little while. I used the time in the bottle on that to kind of speed it along a bit. And yeah, it is pretty funny when you... I think 6 times you hit that is the fastest it'll go. This thing is producing it like insanely quick. But yeah, I thought I would point that out. So there is this, and yeah, these super high numbers are such a pain. And as we see, I really need to still need to work. I'm still working on our power gen. It goes up during the day, but at night it definitely drops quite a bit. So we're still working on it. But yeah, so basically I wanted to do this so I could get Neptunium. Man, I should probably get like drawers for this stuff, to be honest, because this just gets super confusing. Like just looking at that, like I don't know what, and they're all different. Like that's 233 and that's 235. I know they have a slightly different icon, but yeah, it's still pretty confusing. All right, 237. That's 237. Well, that's uranium. Need Neptunium. Did I not? Oh, I guess that's right. Yeah, that's right, I think. I want to get this. Yeah, I did it right. All right, so I need 4 of that and then 5 of that. All right, yeah. I did that math. Well, I want to do it twice, so I need 10. I'm just going to turn all this in. Oh. There we go. All right, so we get 236 and then that, and that is... what is that? High, not efficiency, it's highly enriched. That's what it is, enriched. I can never, I always forget if it, I always think it's efficiency. It's highly enriched Neptunium. And we will put that in the thing. Now, if we look at this, this is highly enriched, so it's going to be a lot more heat. And as we can see, the TBU fuel that we were using was what, 27 or something like that? 21 heat per tick. Now you can also enrich it with oxide and you get more power out of it, but it also produces a bit more heat. But yeah, as we can see, that is 21 heat. This is 259 heat. So if I went ahead and put this in there with the 2 reactor cells, this would be way over what I can handle in this. So what I'm going to do is actually remove one of these. I only want the one. And we have a tin cooler. If we take a look at that, it must be adjacent to at least 2 valid lapis coolers along a common axis. So both of these give 100, this gives 80, and I'm assuming the valid access thing means I don't know if that's the y-axis, but that's definitely like on that level. I don't know. Or would that be... Yeah, I guess same y level. That's what I'm kind of assuming means, same y level. So I think that that should work, because there it is, the 2 lapis, and then that on the same thing. Okay, that is not... Thought that would have been more. Yeah, I thought that would have been like 280. Maybe I'm misunderstanding this. Just double check this. Must be adjacent to at least 2 valid lapis coolers along a common axis. Does that mean... Alright, maybe that means in a row. Is that what that means? Like this? The tin would be in the middle. Is that what that means? I thought that would have meant... I guess, yeah, that... I think that's what it means. So this is... As opposed to, like, next to each other. So I think it means that. So I'm gonna have to... Oh, that's not gonna work though, is it? With my setup. Because... the lapis... The lapis cooler needs to be next to at least 1 reactor cell and 1 reactor casing. Alright, I'm gonna have to rethink this, because I thought that meant all on like the same level, but apparently that is not what that meant. So basically, I'm trying to get heat generation. I'm trying to get it over -100 and 260. Alright, we are back, and I expanded it 1 out and basically just did that. Yeah, I couldn't figure out how to get that without putting multiple reactor cells in, and I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do multiple reactor cells at this moment. And just realized I don't have enough. I need 6 for the top. Whoops, I was like, oh nice, I have enough to fill this up. Totally forgot about the top part. That actually wasn't too bad. I actually had some platings left over. So there is... There is enough reactor casings. Now, in theory, when I put this on there, this should say 300. Alright, there we go. So, we can put the highly enriched Neptunium 236 in there, and we should be good. I should turn that off just in case. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Alright, and this is actually producing 2000 RF per tick. That's a lot of RF per tick. Let's watch this. There we go. Now we can, let's see if we can speed this up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, 6 is too much. But there we go. Look how fast we're producing matter. So yeah, that's one way to do it. That is awesome. I don't know, I really like the old school matter fabricator from IC2. I don't know, it's just like, it's really fun. I don't know, I just think it's a fun mechanic, and then using it to replicate stuff. I don't particularly like the mechanics of like the crystal memory, and that could be updated, but in general, I don't know, I just like this matter fabricator from AC2. Alright, but I guess 4 is fine. Was 5 okay? 5's okay. Alright, so I want to do 5. I basically want to use up this fuel as fast as possible, and this is just kind of a bonus that we're producing so much. Obviously, we are not producing enough scrap to feed that, as we can see. This is actually tearing through the scrap boxes faster than the servo can even output. Yeah, there we go. Now it's catching up. So that's funny. That was actually going through that faster than a servo can even handle. I mean, it's not the end of the world, but I would like to always use the scrap because that's just more efficient. I mean, it's not the end of the world if the power gets lost, but, you know, I like to make sure that is running. All right, but I guess let me... Oh, what was that? 30 minutes? About 30 minutes. I guess, yeah, let me use that up and then we will come back. And there we go. There is the depleted Neptunium. Go ahead and throw that in your reprocessor. Now you may be wondering why I went ahead and did that, and that is because I've never actually crafted these up, but I've figured why not try these out. So, man, I always forget. I need to craft up another one of those plates. All right, we're back. I always forget to craft up more of those. I need to get one more of those, and we need the plutonium. It's 238. There we go. I think that is that. Yeah. So I believe this just... Demon Core. I believe this just we just connect it to the cable and it should auto output. And I don't really... I think we'll just... Actually don't know where I want it, to be honest. I think we'll just hook it up to this. I don't know... Just anywhere. I need to probably craft up more of these. Let me just do another set of 8 for the advanced, and then we'll just, I guess we'll just throw it, I don't know, right here? Sure, why not? Let's see if this works, because I actually don't know. I'm assuming we can just throw this down. And, yeah, it has no power in it, so I'm assuming it's going in there. Yep, there we go. Alright, I think I'll leave it there. So it's just always running. I was debating whether or not put it on that. I thought maybe we could add it to that, but, yeah, just just continually produce power. Doesn't require fuel, doesn't even have a GUI or anything. And yeah, it just produces 250 RF per tick. There is a better one, which is Californium, and that's 750 RF per tick. I don't know. Maybe we'll get to that. But that's like that's like the hardest isotope to get in nuclear craft, I believe. But yeah, that's kind of fun, just getting that. And just getting our power going just a little bit better every episode. But anyway, that's gonna be it for today, so thanks for watching and have a good one.